I wonder if the reason I'm lonely isn't because I'm told not to be. Like some little kid you tell, don't play with my gun, and then he goes and shoots himself just to prove you're wrong. I mean, every movie has a love story, right? Every book, almost every song. Celebrity magazines don't tell you what an actor or singer's working on, just who they're dating. It's like it's the most important thing in the world, and you can't have it. So you decide to make a big deal out of not having it. Those people who tell you they're happy being single, bullshit. Though the ones who tell you they're miserable in a relationship, that's true enough. So why do we have to lie about being lonely? It's like we don't want to be the guy who says, listen to my problems, but we're more than happy to chime in the second anybody asks, what's wrong? The universe goes on around you, and the universe revolves around you at the same time. Or does it? Isn't that part of the problem? Anything that goes wrong, anytime you stub your toe, any phone call that doesn't go well, any earthquake in East Asia, it's all the universe out to get you. But one friend can't meet you for lunch and the universe has forgotten you exist. My pen ran out of ink the other day and I swear I almost started crying.
Bored. Completely, thoroughly, utterly, entirely, unconditionally, and hopelessly bored. Hopelessly. That's the operative word here. If I had hope of not being bored someday, I could at least look forward to that. And then I'd have something to talk about. But who would I talk about it with? To whom would I tell my pitiful life? I'd have to be with somebody to do that. But instead I'm alone. Alone on a Saturday night. Alone on a Tuesday night. Completely, thoroughly, utterly, entirely, unconditionally, and hopelessly alone. Seems like we've been here before. It's almost as if the two are linked. But they're not linked, are they? You can be with someone and still bored, right? So why then is it that I'm continually being told to couple off? Sex sells. Sex isn't boring, except when it is. And then what do you got? Foul-smelling boredom. Boredom that requires a shower.
But why can't we just tell other people this is what we're feeling? They've been through it all before, everyone has. In its own weird, ostracizing, alienating way, loneliness is the great unifier of us all. Don't believe it when they tell you that it's love, because, let's face it, not everybody's been in love. But we've all been lonely. So why don't we tell people what we're thinking? Is it because we don't think they'll care? Of course it's what they think.
Frankly, I've been bored with a lot of people. Friends, girlfriends, and strangers alike. Of course I wasn't lonely with those people. And why isn't loneliness spicing things up? Loneliness is self-absorbing. Loneliness would be something to do. But I'd hate myself. I'd feel pathetic and bored then. I don't know why I'd feel pathetic. I should just feel like anyone else. After all, everyone gets lonely. I don't guess everyone gets lonely and bored at the same time. They're all probably more than happy to wallow in the loneliness. And that keeps them entertained, right? What do I know? I'm not like anyone else. I'd say I was, but I got a third-grade teacher who would beg to differ. Thanks for that, by the way, Mrs. Boswell. Thanks to you, I have no other recourse but to admit it.
It's what we know because we don't care. And we can't relate when we're not lonely either. Be honest. I don't care how good of a friend they are. Someone starts telling you about their lonely, sad, miserable existence and you can't wait for them to just shut the hell up. Right? Right? And that's why we don't tell anybody. That's why we brag about how great it is being single. Because nobody's listening anyway. At the end of the day, do I make loneliness my world? Do I curl up inside of it while it rocks me to sleep? You're damn right I do. Because I'm the only one who can. I'm the only one willing to give my pain the attention it deserves. I'm the only one that feels this way.